You just gotta keep living, man. LIVIN.
Oh, hello there.
So
Lovely
Dave,
to see you.
Jordan, why do you have cats on your shower curtains? I just noticed. Did you just get that?
It's a cute. No, that's dude. Since I moved in, I've had cats on my shower curtain. Yeah,
Oh, I just noticed. I literally
Cats on his
just noticed.
couches.
yeah. We got cats on cats on cats. This whole apartment is
It's a
cat
cat
themed.
apartment.
This whole studio, mind you. Thank you.
They try to kill that fucking
I
bird.
love that pussy. Cat doesn't want
I love the pussy. I love how more cats are showing up.
Tag body spray for cats.
It is what it is. We're missing Charlie again. He was supposed to be here, but he had prior engagements of some sort in the rapist industry.
Of a sexual nature.
I made it today.
Drew woke up.
Wake up.
We got him to.
right.
Yeah, he put on his little makeup.
I'm sick again.
Oh no.
I didn't catch the HIV though,
No HIV,
as far as I know.
just the
No HIV.
guns, bro. Just the guns.
No hit for
so
Put some
Yeah.
penicillin on your pee-pee hole. You'll be fine.
anyways, it's a 4-day weekend for me. I called out yesterday.
4th of July, baby. 4th of fucking July.
America, goddammit.
you.
Didn't
Woohoo.
buy no fireworks because I try to be financially responsible during this whole inflationary period.
That's a
But I
fair
start.
still
enough.
spent it on weed and alcohol and food. So, in my
Well-
opinion, it was still more worth it than fireworks.
Fireworks aren't necessities. The others are.
Yeah.
You know?
I was like, fuck it. I'll just buy a half ounce and I'll buy like 100.
There's a fly in here, but security's on it.
About to drop the fucking bong over here. Jesus Christ.
I don't know where to put it. Just
No,
put
I
it back.
just put it there because I was like, if you want to smoke any weed, I don't want to get you guys sick. You can just smoke it.
She almost knocked it over.
Security is tight
Yo.
in this studio.
Oh shit! I see the fly now.
In the insect game.
But yeah, I got you a flag too, Drew. It's in the car.
I'll take the flag.
baby.
I figured I'd help. Like, I
America.
forgot which holiday it was when I was with you guys, and I was like, yeah, I figured I'd just bring something over to bring it more fast. I don't know if it was Christmas or I forgot what, because I was like, I know you guys are going to have
Well, I
something.
asked y'all to wear
I
something
brought some
patriotic, Drew.
Listen here. I have a red shirt, blue shorts, and I'm white. All right. That's how it goes. I tried my best.
He basically,
I literally though seriously.
he's basically the fucking.
And he's
Star
wearing a cowboy hat.
Plus the hat.
I'm your
No, but
Huckleberry.
I don't really have any T-shirts with like
I mean, I guess we
Red,
are wearing
yeah,
red,
yeah.
white, and blue at the
I like
same
your
time.
shirt, though.
Yeah, we
Your
got
shirt
red,
is
white, and blue. Look
I
at
got
this.
the
Look at this.
Stranger Things merch.
This looks
straight
great,
from Netflix.
dude.
Actually,
This
it's
looks
pretty-
so good. Red, white, and blue all
with the
fucking
flag
day.
right there. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I
And
like
you
it.
can't see it.
No, you can see the fucking.
No, I said you can see it. Yeah.
Boom, big flag. We got it.
He put it the other way. I was like, what are you doing? These colors don't run.
This is America.
You dumb
and-
son of a bitch.
This is how we do. Cats, flags, and the red, white, and blue.
So
I
I don't
got
know how
nothing to
I don't know
follow
how
that
it
up.
started, but I said I gotta hit all my drinks here. I got water, whiskey, and beer.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I'm running a scientific experiment since I'm sick. I've been drinking nothing but cough medicine, and I said I wasn't gonna drink because whatever. But alcohol makes me feel fun. So
This is Burt Kreischer special out here.
I-
We got
I
4
understand
different
why
types of
people do it.
I
beverages.
like
But
alcohol.
it's whatever we were saying before. All I drink really is coffee, whiskey, and water in that order.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's a good order.
all I remember is that
I
what we
usually
were
do
saying.
coffee, whiskey, and milk at the end of the night is a tall glass. End of the night.
Milk was a bad choice.
End of the night is a
Milk.
tall glass of milk, and if you're too drunk or you're too Crossfados, Barbados, it's a horrible fucking decision because your stomach's
Dude.
like, hey, I'm gonna get in the mix and fight everybody.
I get a mason. I get
That
a
doesn't
mason
sound fun.
jar, a pint
You're
mason
back.
jar. Fill that bitch up with milk. My aunt made this bomb fucking banana nut bread, but there was no nuts, so I guess it's just banana bread.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so fucking dense and so moist, and she put chocolate chips in there. Bro, I guess she made this
Chocolate
shit
chip
like
bread.
2 days ago. I was so stoned last night and fucked up off cough syrup that, oh my god, it was just so good. I cut myself 2 fat ass pieces like this, and yeah, just drank that shit with like a fucking pint of milk out of a mason jar. So
That's
good.
fucking.
That actually sounds fucking amazing. That sounds amazing.
So
that would put
good.
my ass to bed.
Oh my god.
I'd go right to sleep.
Because dude,
That's what I do. Get you guys high and then talk about food.
Yeah. Well, when I eat ice cream, I don't just put ice cream in a bowl and
Gotta
eat
get
the
a
ice
warm
cream.
piece of pie.
I
put it
mean,
on
when you
there.
throw a pie in the mix,
My aunt's making a
God
apple
damn.
pie for
That's my favorite
4th of
pie.
July too. I don't know what
Okay.
you guys are doing, but if you want to come over, because
listen,
I'm not really doing much, but I'm grilling all day, and I'm probably gonna have alcoholic beverages, even though I said I wasn't. But
You said Monday?
You got to drink this weekend.
yeah, on
all
actual
weekend.
4th of July.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Even Monday, I might have to drink on Monday as well.
I mean, I'm not gonna go wild until I go wild. And then I
Depending
show
how
up
easy-
Tuesday.
I will be drinking all weekend.
That's
This is
usually the
America.
goal.
Well, I'm
That's how it
sorry.
goes.
I'm sorry. I just thought this was America.
I'm an alcoholic already. This is just a good excuse.
You're very,
I'm
you're
running
very
in
correct.
a scientific experiment. over
He's
here.
running a scientific experiment.
No, it's just like
Only halfway there.
Ari Shafir on the last Protect
Oh
Our
my
Parks. The
God.
4.
Dude, the
Jeez,
end
my-
of that.
I'm just so surprised that Shane Gillis
see
could
that?
keep up.
I didn't.
Shane Gillis
Where's
bet
my
Ari
phone?
Shafir, not bet. He was like, "I'll give you
He did bet him, I guess.
$5,000 if you can."
That's a bet.
If you can, it was a wager. If you can,
Wager,
if you
yes.
can keep up with me
Wager
on
among
Bud
gentlemen.
Lights, I will give you $5,000.
No way he could do that.
Not he threw up in a cooler at the last 20 minutes of it, and fucking by the end, the
Is
very
that forfeit
last
wager? Said wager?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Like,
sure.
and he put in a valiant effort. As Shane said, it was a legendary death. I think that's what he said, or an honorable death.
Oh, here we go.
How many
But,
beers did he have?
Like, I think he already had 14, and Shane was on his 17th, and
Over
open
how
and
long?
open another one
2 hours?
few hours.
Few hours.
But you
It's
can't.
a lot of beers.
You can't compete with a large guy.
No, no,
Ari's a
definitely not.
small Jewish guy.
It's 4
And
minutes,
Shane
but
is
just watch the first 30 seconds, then skip to the end.
Yeah, Shane is just Pennsylvania fucking. Yeah, just turn your mic off. But the end of that, where he's just like, had
That's-
that park
that's that
you tried to
little
go
cut
to
video.
protect, you dumbass, I fucking died.
Oh my god,
Fucking
bro! Because that was
died.
on the one before that. I mean, how many beers did Shane drink? 13 and 14 Bud
It
Lights,
was a lot.
and then that was Ari. I drank 11 Bud Lights
He threw
and
up.
whiskey.
A lot. Well, he also smoked though. Crossfados Barbados. Shane doesn't
Dude,
smoke. I
if you're
guess.
gonna
I
if
don't
you're gonna
know.
smoke weed when you're drinking, you gotta smoke before you drink.
You know when you
don't wanna
watch
do it after.
podcasts and you think you know these people, and it's like I have no idea who these motherfuckers are, but but I know that Ari cannot drink that much beer, just
I
based
mean-
on my him and I have a similar body type, and he's skinnier than I am. There's no way you're gonna keep up with a thick-necked fucking Pennsylvanian in Bud Lights.
That's he's like, oh, I thought Bud Light was water, you pussy, while he's throwing up.
Yeah, but no. So Shane was like, "How good was that?" And Joe was complimenting him, like, "Oh man, you can handle your shit. You're talking just fine." And Shane was like, "I was seeing clearly 2 Rogans, 2 Joe Rogans. I was seeing double clearly."
Bro, but just the way that was at some point you could tell Joe just gets mad at Ari Shafir.
Just skip to the end.
And he gets mad at him, and he's like, stop talking, because literally he just starts talking like that.
Mark Norman though.
Bro, Mark Norman's the
They're
best.
all fucking.
But no, it just goes from them to the beginning. They're like, all right, let's have a
Throwing the
gentlemanly
fuck
discussion. At the end of it, just complete fucking shit face.
He fucking. Oh man, he did great. Hi Pepper.
Scared
All
her
right,
away.
bye Pepper.
Scared her fluffy tail away. So I was gonna try to grow my hair out, like I was telling you guys. I was gonna get the mullet because the 80s are coming back, but yeah, I went to my barber and I told him, hey man, I can't do it. I said, I don't know. He's got dreads down to here. I was like, I can't do it. How do you do it? He's like, stay inside.
Stay the fucking doors. It's
I just started
hot.
laughing, so
Yeah.
I'm back to my fresh cut, guys.
Stay inside.
What a fucking tape.
Tape
Looking good,
fresh,
bro. Looking good.
boy.
These are the ugliest sandals ever conceived, and I.
Charlie also told me, he said from the last podcast, he's like, I could tell you were drunk. I was like, why? He's like, you're just rubbing your face, feeling yourself. I was like, is that what I do? I'm like, yeah.
Especially now you have, nice shaved beard.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, you do actually have a nice chin strap going on. I can't pull
Chin
that off.
strap.
Yeah, you buckled your
Chin
helmet.
straps like this.
You buckled your helmet
You need to get a haircut.
all the way. I
Or you need to go get a mullet because your hair's
No,
long
I
enough
need-
where you can literally do it.
I need to get a haircut. The
Dude,
only
don't
reason
do
it
that.
looks
Not the
okay
Joe
right
Dirt, but
now
a
is because
classy
it's
one.
greasy.
Don't do a mullet. I cannot.
Dude, it's
No,
so
no,
classic.
I can't do a mullet at work, dude. Come
Well,
on,
it's like,
man.
what's his name?
Bad
Watts Jr., who plays for the Kansas City Royals. I was watching them versus the Tigers last night. My family was like, he needs a
Oh,
haircut.
yeah, Warren's into
I was like,
baseball now. All of
Bro,
a
I'm
sudden.
so into baseball. Ever
fuck
since
outta
like
here.
2 weeks ago,
The
3
fuck
weeks
outta
ago,
here.
whatever.
Dude, let's
I
go to a
realize how many
Marlins
games
game.
there are.
Let's
There's
go
like
to a
fucking
Marlins
100.
Dude, I
game.
looked them up. It's like $14 for a
Oh.
ticket. They're like, oh,
Yeah, the
they have,
Marlins
like,
suck.
They have, well, even Detroit, they're like, I was looking up the deals and shit. They're like, oh, you want like 5 hot dogs, 3 extra large fries,
That
and
goddamn
beers
cowboy hat.
for like $17? I was like, why is it so cheap? For like
Bro,
either a
it's 'cause
family
no one
or if you're a
watches
dad who
baseball
loves
anymore.
drinking.
Ba-
Bro,
ba-
baseball's so on point.
I love playing
baseball's
baseball.
coming
Watching
back.
baseball.
I played it in
It's like watching paint
school,
dry.
like middle school, nothing really too legit.
No, there's nothing like. Okay, so there's a lot of sports where like watching it on TV is better. Like I've been to one NASCAR race, and
Was it better?
no. The finish was awesome because Jeff Burton won. It was like in the 1999 something. It was at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. You have
So
a
you're
fucking
kidding?
spider or something on
Where?
your titty.
Get him off of me.
Right titty. I got you.
Get his titty. Get it.
I got
it,
I know
I
that's
got
all
it.
you want to do. Touch that alcohol ain't for you.
But what's it called?
All
No,
that
New
shit?
Hampshire Motor Speedway. Jeff Burton won while crashing across the finish line in a fireball, and it was really cool.
Did
But
he
other than
die?
that,
I would
no,
love
no,
to
no.
win in like
Oh.
that. In any,
But-
I thought Jeff Burton was a
That's
fucking
pretty awesome.
on like Ripley's Believe It or
Yeah,
Not.
it's an old like
What?
purple and black Exide car. Like, yeah. But no, he fucking that was it was cool. But I love watching races way more than I want to go to races. You know who? You know where I
I'd
wanna
like to go to that Sebring
Bro,
shit with
Sebring is
you
fire.
though.
Yes,
Sebring 12
That's what I wanna
Sebring.
go
Because that's do people
Top
camp
line
out
shit.
there?
Yeah. Same
Okay,
thing with
so exactly.
Same
but I
thing
want
with
to go to
Daytona.
short track
They
shit.
do Daytona.
they don't got a
Short
lake
track,
around there?
smaller
'Cause I would love to
races,
get in
like
water and
sprint
shit, too.
cars and
There's-
shit.
yeah.
So fun.
Oh,
Such
for
a
sure.
fun fucking atmosphere.
No, yeah.
But
no,
also,
it's-
like, dude, Cletus McFarland shit, we gotta go.
Oh, I know.
We gotta go.
No, one
Yo,
of
I
my
got your
buddies,
cat
my buddies
high.
said- went to
We
last one.
gotta go.
He said it's fucking hilarious.
Pepper's ripped
She's
right
not
now.
in frame, but
She ripped.
she's Chinese as a
All these
motherfucker
cats
right
are just
now.
being weird.
Chinky.
I said I was gonna give him some cat.
This is
milk.
gonna happen more and more often. As soon as we all sit on the couch every Saturday, all the cats are just gonna hop
They
on the
just
couch.
Be part of the group.
But no, bro, I want to go to short track races and shit. Just because we're in Florida, dude. We got Bradenton, we got all this shit.
Dude,
I think
there's so many fucking
Moroso's
tracks in Florida.
closed. I
Down
think,
here, don't they
pretty
got
sure.
the Palm Beach International Speedway? But is that just like
They
drag
closed
racing
it down, apparently. No, they did other things, but apparently
Really?
they closed it down, yeah.
Because I watched some shit on YouTube. But I was thinking it was some Vice shit. I think they was talking about racing in South Florida, which was pretty random to be on Vice. But it was like
That
a
is
year or
pretty
two ago, and then they were saying
Bunch
like,
of dumbasses and Chargers on Oakland Park Boulevard. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, that was the whole point that they said Palm Beach was the only like legal like dragway where people can just race their shit.
You can
and I'm
literally
like,
pull up-
I beg to differ. Well, maybe legal. Go on 27, and you'll see a lot of races.
Remember that road that you fired a gun out of my truck 3 times while we were fucking flying down it?
Duck Alley.
Duck Alley, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Duck
doing this
Alley.
in Fort Lauderdale,
You
a
can
fucking
race-
city of 3 million people. No
I
problem.
raised Drew down that
Yeah,
arm.
you raised him.
Now that being said, I'm in a Chevy Avalanche. Drew's in a Sentra, and fucking like it's not exactly like Fast and the Furious type shit.
It's a little road behind like a business district area next to a canal. It's
Yeah.
probably like a mile strip, something like that. A lot of people do race down Duck Alley.
Oh no, I grew up.
At least around here in Oakland
I
Park.
grew up in that neighborhood. My dad fucking used to just rip. Me in the passenger seat, just rip down that street and then be like, "Don't tell your mother."
You want to have some fun?
Like, we won't ever do this again if you tell your mother. So don't tell your mother. And I'd be like,
This beer ain't cold enough.
I got
Give
you.
me a sec.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, why the fuck would I ruin this? That was awesome. And that's why I drive like a fucking asshole. You know?
You know what? You
Want
I
to be a
believe that.
cowboy, baby.
Drive a car real fast, baby.
Yeah. You know about driving cars
Vroom,
fast.
vroom,
You
yeah.
you seem Drew seems to get Drew, you have a
I've been arrested for
affinity.
reckless driving.
Yeah, you have an affinity for driving wild in
anymore.
front of figures of authority
And getting away with it.
Drew's
Well,
a racer.
I won't blame the privilege of whiteness on that.
Well, let's talk about that one time when where the fuck is Drew?
Oh, yeah.
We're all on the
When I
horn
drove
and everything.
downtown looking for him, and so did everyone else.
Well, actually, it kind of did work out that way because I could have gotten a DUI. Instead, I got reckless driving, which is
knew
way
you,
better.
though. He knew the company.
He knew, yeah. He went to high school with the boss, the owner's
owner,
daughter.
whatever.
The
Oh, the owner's daughter. Oh, no wonder he gave you a break.
And
The owner's daughter, yeah.
Happened to have my work shirt laying in the back.
He's like, put in a good word for me.
He wanted to get some puss.
Put in a good word for me. Yeah, you got it, Chief.
Definitely very fortunate. Still had to spend the night in jail. Don't recommend it.
And then all I remember is they brought you Publix chicken and weren't people that were getting
Oh,
it. It was
bro.
like, oh,
yeah,
shit.
you weren't there.
It was like
with
9:30.
I wasn't there because I remember it was later on in the night or whatever.
No, so we were
9:30 or
we were on a goddamn warpath.
Ryan, you, Chris Lee, I forgot who else came to go get you, whatever.
Ryan, Crisley, May, Arlie,
Yeah,
all fucking down there, and just like, okay, so now we know where he is, but we know that we can't bail him out. He's already got it. Like, you had already figured your shit out.
But still processing out still takes like what 6 hours.
It takes.
I have a clean record, so
how does the whole thing of jail work? Because I only got locked up when I was fucking under 17 for like a day.
I got locked up in Duval, so I'm sure we got a fucking.
How does the pro? I want to
I'm sure we got a good process.
How does it work? Like when you get in to out?
Yeah. So I got in. It was kind of like 11:30 midnight. So didn't get processed really until the following day.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
So you're just in an
holding.
intake
Yeah,
room?
you're in holding for the whole morning, which sucked.
How many hours?
Like 7. It was only,
just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, it was like 11:30.
Do they have a bathroom in there?
Yeah, I mean they have all that.
Okay.
And then you have court the following morning.
What was going on when you were in there? Was there like anyone just super fucked up or any fights or anything?
Well, no, most of the people were drunk for sure.
Well, you're just in a cell, or you're in general?
Like a holding tank?
A holding room. So you're sitting with everybody.
Like 20 dudes?
Yeah, it's a drunk tank.
Girls, yeah, all of them, everything. And so that was quite simple actually.
So then after that, whatever, do they take your fingerprints and fucking all that good shit and your photo?
Yeah, all that.
They
bullshit.
do. They do the fingerprints and do the mugshot. Definitely.
So they take you to a cell or anything, or you're like, how did that work with you bonding yourself out?
No, so
like give me the rundown.
No, you're just like in a big. It's multiple cells in one room, and they'll probably have maybe divided. It's only like 20, 30 people in each section, with maybe like 10 cells in it, but you still share a cell with one other person.
True. Okay.
So they cycled you in and you went to a cell?
Yeah. I was in a cell.
How was your cellmate?
He was alright.
I want to hear like the whole stuff. Like, how does this work? I'm curious how jail works down here.
I didn't say shit to nobody. I mean, everyone's cool. Everyone's just fuck, man.
I feel like that's how it works. Just be cool.
Don't worry. Everyone's cool. They're like, don't worry, guys. I've been here before. We'll be out tomorrow. Like, you know.
So it is like that.
No one's trying
communal.
No one's trying to do shit. It's not like it's fucking.
It's not state prison where I'm like, I'm gonna kill you for these fucking suits.
It's like I ain't gonna be here that long. I did the Cat Williams because that's the thing. Go ahead.
They had nasty ass food. Like I was giving people my food.
The water
and
had
shit.
dirt in it and shit, didn't it?
Oh, the water was yellow.
Yeah.
It was like
water in Duval County had dirt in it. Like they give you a plastic white cup and there's dirt in the fucking bottle.
It looked like piss,
God damn, bro.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not drinking it.
Yeah.
Literally starved myself. Basically.
Oh no! Because when you came out, we had.
Does anyone want to take a chance?
We had
I'm not
fried
doing
chicken.
Oh yeah, y'all came clutch with like Gatorades.
Dude, we had fried chicken. We had Gatorade. I've never seen a man grip a Gatorade, rip it open, and chug that shit like a 32-ounce Gatorade.
Drew,
half
right?
of it.
It all.
Yeah, that's the best way to come out of jail. Yeah. Here's Publix fried chicken.
In you?
And some like, oh my god, dude, I can imagine. And that's only like what? How long were you in there? Like a day, 2 days before you had.
It was probably 22 hours. Until
yeah.
It was a pain in the ass, bro.
Still, Jesus Christ, I never want to go to jail.
Yeah, well, it's shitty. No, I'm good. Thank you, brother. Shitty part is I still had to deal with getting my car, remember? So I couldn't even get my car that night because the tow place was closed. So then I had to get the next day, which would cost even more money.
And they still charge you for the days where it's just sitting there?
100%.
No, if you're there a certain
that's so shitty.
See, I don't know. I think
they answered the phone, too, and I called them. I'm like, yo, what do you mean you guys are closed? Let me come get you. Let me come pay you. You're there. I know you're there. It's a fucking tow yard.
Bro,
you're there all fucking night.
You making money.
That sucks. No, we're closed. Isn't this a 24-hour tow yard? Nah, that's just how we charge you an extra $175 a day.
Only dispatch.
That's just how we charge you. How much does that shit cost? Like per day?
Probably
$150, $170.
Initial
something outrageous.
Then you gotta go get your car when you don't have a car.
So when it's BSO, do they all go to Westway Towing, or is that just when it's an accident?
No, there's a certain one that choose.
Because I know you told me that when you're in Broward, like, and something
it depends on the city, I think.
It's not always.
That's why I said, is it?
I was in Pompano Beach off of Dixie. It was in like just north of Atlantic or something.
It's honestly whoever answers first.
Yeah.
You got an ashtray around here or somewhere I can put this, or just put it on a table. I don't want to. Dead time,
Come
dead
on,
time,
glass.
dead time. No, I want to put whiskey in there.
Oh, fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Well, yeah, Drew's finishing a
Well,
beer.
I
We
just
can
need
do
to-
this Florida style.
Either,
That's
there we go. That
a
works.
Florida ashtray right there, a PBR can.
That's how it
No,
works.
but I think it had to be different because you just got booked. I walked
Yeah,
into
yeah.
Duval and was like, you guys.
Oh yeah, because you turned yourself in or whatever.
You guys
right?
want me to fucking go to jail, so I paid my fucking bail before I walked into the jail.
Right.
I still had to put a.
So you beat your
did
time
you get
then.
a
Good.
jumpsuit?
Oh yeah. They take
gave,
off your clothes.
They gave me the jumpsuit, fingerprints,
Yep,
mugshot,
yep.
You gotta
all
do that whole
that
squat and
shit.
cough, all that good shit.
No.
But
Not that shit,
but
no.
they didn't.
They didn't
put
make you
me-
do that?
No.
Bro, so you could
Oh,
just
no,
take
no,
drugs
no.
and shit into the jail.
Yeah, no, they didn't do that to me either.
Jesus Christ. So if I know I never need to turn myself in, just know I'm putting some
I didn't
fucking
have to
dope
show
in
my
butt.
tiny penis
Well-
to anybody. You know how small your dick is in jail? How small was your dick in jail? Jail dick is
I
tiny.
was pretty intoxicated. So
I was fucking. I was like,
Jail
God
dick.
damn it!
He said I was pretty intoxicated. It's that girl in the other room when they sectioned him off. I was like, hey.
No, dude, there was,
I wasn't saying shit. So
Eh.
the homies were like, "Oh man, he's pissed, bro. He's pissed. He's drunk too. He's pissing drunk." I'm like, "Yo," yeah, I am, man. Fucking
That's
shit
funny.
sucks.
I mean, me, I wouldn't be talking to anyone because I'm pretty much a quiet guy. Like,
I mean, if someone asked me a
I just
question,
keep
I,
I'll
I was
myself,
talking.
myself,
That's the
but-
thing. They put me in the drunk tank
yeah.
because they knew I had already paid my bail, but they were
Oh.
like, "We're gonna make this take forever."
Oh, yeah,
so
we're
everyone's
just
in the
gonna be
drunk
here
tank in their regular
Wow.
clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in a jumpsuit, and fucking dude, there were these two Latin guys from California. just gonna assume Mexican because California.
Yes.
And
Fair.
they had gotten into a bar fight, and like it was Friday
With each
bro.
other?
Like they're not gonna get out till Monday. No, with
Because
like,
that would have been hilarious.
with no,
With
apparently
each other.
with a
they
bunch
lock
with a
them
bunch
up
of other
together.
dudes. But dude, they got fucking swollen faces, black eyes and shit, and they're just like, "Yo, man, this place is crazy." Like they were fucking just telling me like, "Oh man, we gave it to them, but." Fuck, man, they fucked us up, and they got arrested.
That's why they got arrested because they got knocked
But
out.
dude, they were in such high spirits and shit, and it was honestly I love fucking that atmosphere is fun as shit when like the people are just like still kind of hyped about what happened, but then they're not really
Because they're
ready.
in jail.
Well, they're not really ready for the consequences of that because they were like, we don't have any of our like wallets, IDs, any of that shit, and we live in
fucked.
California. So Monday morning is going to be awkward as shit when the
Yeah.
judge comes in. And I was just like, well, I'm going to get out of here.
Good luck.
But yeah, I
Yeah,
wasn't
good
in a
luck to you.
cell with a cellie or anything. I was literally they just sat me in the drunk tank. It was fucking annoying because I was like, can I have my clothes back? Like,
I was there until
everyone else was in regular clothes. Like,
Me, I was 17, and so what was this, like sophomore year, something like that? And I remember I had
17, that's junior year. It's gotta be. Oh no,
I failed third
You
grade.
got held
That's a
back.
different
That's right.
story.
Third grade, yeah.
FCAT. Don't take a guess on it. Don't guess
The
on the
fucking
FCAT.
FCAT, man.
I guessed on it because I was like, that shit don't count.
Oh.
Held me back, and apparently it did. And so, anyways, yeah, I remember I had some project that had to get done, and it was for like 35% of the grade, something ridiculous. And I didn't do it because I always procrastinated. Not anymore because I work.
I used to hit my mom at 8 o'clock on the day before it was due. Like, hey, I have a
I need
big
supplies.
project due, and I gotta get some poster board.
Yeah.
A fucking bunch
It
of
was some shit like that. And I was like, I gotta go home and go buy this shit and go do it the day it was due.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't got the time, and I'm not gonna fail this class. And so I skipped school, hopped the fucking fence in South, just leave off of 6th Avenue, heading down towards Commercial because the Walgreens is there. I was gonna buy supplies and shit from there. And anyways, I seen this kid Felipe, forgot his last name, Brazilian kid, and he's like, "Hey, you want to smoke some weed, man?" And I was like, I got some at the house actually. I was gonna go blaze up there, or I was gonna go blaze at the house. I got weed on me, whatever. He's like, "Oh, let's go match up," and I was like, "Okay, cool." So we walk off
Course me
when
horse.
Angel used to live, like on 6th Avenue. If you're hopping south, yeah, like 5th Ave and go into the neighborhood
just
there,
doxing
North
people
Andrews
everywhere.
Gardens. And so we go up in front of someone's house, thinking about it now, how dumb this is. Like sit outside, like they had like a fence
Curb.
that was made of wood, and I had sat on it. We were smoking weed, smoked like 2 joints.
That's how I got caught in high school.
But then more people had walked by and like, "Hey, I smelled that loud," and they're like, "You want a match?" Just 2 random black kids, and we're like, Sure. Matchup again. Now we got like 4 joints going.
Yeah.
And then this one kid walks by. I'm trying to remember his name. White kid.
Connor.
I forgot. No. I forgot the name. Maybe you know him. He ended up killing someone, and then he had got off for murder.
Wait. Dylan.
Yes.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you, and thank you too, Drew. Yes. Yes,
nailed that.
We pulled that shit together,
Woo!
bro. And this kid, I remember, and then like
that cleft flip wonder.
Whenever we smoked weed, and then he came.
He got expelled from my school and then went to your school.
We smoked again, and this kid Felipe had lean on him, whatever. And I only found that out when the cop came. This cop pulls. All I hear, I'm facing them. They're sitting on the sidewalk, and I'm standing up, my back against the street, and I hear a car door close. I got the joint in my hand. I turn around. I was like, I see BSO. I was like, oh shit. I tossed the fucking joint, and then the guy just comes up, doesn't say anything to me, just puts me in handcuffs instantly, puts me in the back of the car. And I was like, God damn it. I look out the window, and then I see him start patting down everyone else. I had weed on me too, but he only put handcuffs on me.
You already, yeah.
And I was like, God damn it, here we go. Here we go. And so he pats all them down. He lets everyone go, including the kid Felipe. And he had a bottle of lean on him. But I remember him showing, like, he's like, I have a prescription for it. Because I guess, like, Broward County, back in the day, we're going to issue you opioids for literally anything. Because this is like 2009, 2010.
Did you get sucked into this, or like you
I was
clear,
just
but
there.
You just happened to be
This
in
is
the
the
wrong place
story.
at the wrong time?
Smoking.
After the cop comes, he lets the kid go with the lean because even he had a prescription. I thought that was fucked. Even though legally, yeah, sure. He's
got a prescription,
and whatever. He was smoking weed too. He might have had weed or didn't. Or maybe he didn't, and they just got me because I was smoking it. They let all the other kids go.
Actively
they had matched
ripping,
up.
that'll get you. Littering and...
But then the kid, Dylan Simera, he had like a half ounce on him. So they took him too because he had weed on him.
We're just going to leave his name in here. If he says
That's
it's
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
He'll come... Never mind.
It don't matter. Nothing's going to happen. He was just a fucking
I'm cool with
bystander.
him still. He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
And I don't know. Apparently murdered someone. Who knows? I don't know what happened with that.
Nah.
But
No,
anyways, it's fine.
Don't worry about it.
I don't even know.
He's a good dude. All right,
Yeah.
I will vouch for him.
So, but listen. So yeah, just skater kid. That's what I saw him. Skater kid. And but yeah, we fucking. All I remember is they took us both down. We're in different cop cars. They waited for someone else. And me, I was in the car because I was like, "There's probably a camera in here." So I was like, "Fuck," I was just saying shit in the car. I was like, "Oh man, I shouldn't have done that."
For the camera.
Trying to play for the camera. And
oh fuck, man, my mom's gonna be so mad.
I'm so mad, bro. And so they take us down to the BSO, the Oakland Park station, the little substation by the school. And whatever, I go into the little cage. This shit starts coming down. I'm handcuffed in the back of the car, and I was like, "Damn!"
Scared straight.
I was like, "Damn!" I guess this shit's going down. And whatever, he takes me out. We go inside. There's a 2-man cell,
later.
like 2 cells next to each other. And whatever, he just points to a fucking sign there and just says, "All inmates will remain in cuffs at all times." I just don't say anything. He just points at it because he didn't say nothing. I just kind of looked at him. He unlocks the cell, just puts me in there, locks the shit back up. I'm in handcuffs the whole fucking time. Like 12 hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. I was like, I got to pit. I was still high.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like I said, we smoked like fucking 15 joints. Something ridiculous because it started off with 2, then it was 4, and then it was 8 because the amount of people. Then it was just a retarded amount of weed being smoked. And then he came with the fucking half ounce or whatever. And the other kids had bought more off him, so we're smoking however many joints. Clearly,
showed up.
Yeah, and it's like 7:30 in the morning.
What the fuck were y'all doing? Oh,
we skipped
before
school. Yeah, because I said I had a class I had to do the project for.
See, I have a very similar story.
But so he puts me in there. I got handcuffs on, and I was like, "Damn, I gotta piss." And I'm like, "What do I do? I have handcuffs on." Like, left me in handcuffs.
Did you do some finagling to get the dick out, or did you just piss yourself?
No, I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I just started singing, "Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right."
Anybody join in?
You're all alone.
I was the only one in there.
Oh, I thought it was like a.
There was only 2 cells, and he was out there. And then someone had called, or no, the other kid, Dylan, was in the other cell. And then And then because like his phone kept ringing, and like texts were coming through, and he's holding up, smiling the cop, because it was like, he's like, yeah, Michael's asking where you at. I need a dub. Huh? What's that about? Fucking with him when he's in the cell, and I was like,
heard this from
oh
him.
shit!
I've heard this story from
I was
him.
in there with him. What a small
Dude,
world!
how crazy is that, dude? Oh my!
What a
God.
small world, my
Do
dude.
you remember the couch bit?
What?
The cat, I have fucked on these couches.
Yeah.
So that dude, Dylan's best friend.
What a small world. Oakland Park. What a small fucking world.
And that dude was my protege.
And me, it's always OP shit. Like, Drew, you still live in OP. You still live in OP. I love it. Because me, I'm like, OP
I grew
till
up
I
in
die.
Coral Ridge Isles, bro.
Bro.
We moved out of, we didn't.
Because me, I'm
move
like,
out
yeah, I
of
live in
Coral
Fort Lauderdale, but really Oakland Park, OP, son. I live in technically unincorporated Broward, so Fort Lauderdale, but right across the street on Cypress is technically Oakland Park. Like, I live right by Rickards.
Yeah.
And I went to middle school there, so.
Well, I'm legit about to piss my pants. So,
Pee-pee.
You
Can
beat
we,
me.
It's pee-pee time.
can we do a
you
little
beat me.
pause?
Pee-pee time pause.
Little
Yeah.
pause?
I already sent you
Pause.
what it's gonna be.
Warren's already decided on what we're rocking for this.
4th of July.
This is Warren's fault.
I love
Sorry.
all of you.
America.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Dirk Allah. Dirka. Muhammad Jihad. Oh, Dirka.
The mountains aren't blue yet.
It goes so slow when those bubbles. I don't know how to explain it. I got another one in there.
All right. Calm down. You're up, dude. Fucking. I want to hear the end of this.
I'm just trying to show you the best and coldest beer you can have.
Fair enough.
But so let me tell you.
You started a goddamn a catnip drug party over there. By
I
the way.
know. I laid out enough catnip for like however many cats you have. I
That
didn't
would
even
kill
realize
an elephant.
till I put out all the catnip and they rushed over. I didn't realize how many you had. But
I have 4 cats. I'm
But,
fucking weird.
let me.
Mustard?
No.
Oh, you didn't get mustard?
I didn't see the
I
tag.
fucking despise mustard.
Damn it.
You ever
I have
seen
mustard in
Rake
my house,
Yan
though.
get thrown mustard, get mustard thrown on him? That's how much I hate mustard.
No, but I saw a video of some guy drink mustard, like a whole bunch of it.
I showed you
I will
that, yeah,
throw
because I
up.
was like, what
I
the
will
hell?
throw the
oh
fuck
yeah,
up.
no, I would die.
Do you have ketchup?
Yeah,
Okay, that'll do.
pretty sure.
That'll do,
That'll
donkey.
do.
I might have
that'll
ketchup.
That'll do.
But,
check the date on that ketchup.
But going with the whole getting arrested theme, so I figured out how you make friends in jail.
Oh, I wanted to hear this. Yes.
So, anyways, they take me to the main jail after my whole smoking weed and getting arrested with that kid incident, and they take me down to the main jail, and then basically on the way there, I guess he's like something about like getting tried as an adult, blah blah blah.
Oh, you're 17, right?
Yeah, but I was 17, so. And then anyways, he was like, oh shit, takes me down to the juvenile place, whatever. They ask all the questions, this and that, whatever. I get processed in. And then we're like, we didn't eat. They feed us all that shit.
Takes forever.
We're in like just a main pod area. Everyone's just
How
hanging
long
out.
did this shit take? It takes for fucking ever, right?
I was like, I don't know, 12 hours just hanging out in that little substation, then like 18 hours in the actual facility after they processed me.
God
Fuck
damn.
that, that's longer than
And
I
so
had.
literally,
bro.
yeah, like because
That's
I mean,
shitty.
I was in that little fucking substation by the high school for like 12 hours. It was like 7 in the morning, so like 7 o'clock at night had taken me to the fucking
Damn.
place.
You spent you did a whole day.
And they didn't
adventure
give me
there.
they didn't give me no food when I was in that substation that 12 hours. And then when we finally got to the other place and I got processed in at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, some shit, I was like, yo, we didn't eat nothing, like whatever.
Wait.
Other
Did
people.
you get food?
Then they gave us
Not
food.
that night.
They didn't give you a sandwich or
Nah,
something?
not until the following morning we got processed. Fuck no.
Was it like bologna sandwich?
Well, so
Oh,
it was-
bro,
when
that's-
we
that's the
finally
whole
got
story,
it through
yeah.
processing at like 4:30, and had like an hour and a half of sleep, 2 hours till court. So I was like, and then after court, when you start getting food.
They were like, "Here's some fucking lunch."
Yeah,
Finally,
basically.
fucking cunts.
Bro, that was
And
so,
piss yellow water.
so after we had asked them for food and whatnot, and But right before that, whatever, I remember they were like, "Oh, you got anyone to call this and that?" And it's like you're 17, you got to notify your parents or your guardians.
Right.
So I called my mom, and she was like, "Oh, is this a joke?" Blah blah blah. Because me and my cousin used to fuck with her and say that I got arrested.
My parents believe that shit.
But then this time I actually got arrested. So and she's
Boy, you
like,
cried wolf.
and then they're like, "Oh, you got to come down here to like do this and that, whatever."
You gotta get them out.
Mom,
So
I'm not fucking with you, right?
Yeah, of course not. She was not happy. And
No shit.
So, but then when they go to feed us, and we get peanut butter jelly, the most unripened green apple you
Yep,
could ever
I had the same
imagine.
shit,
Peanut
yeah.
butter jelly's fine,
The
bro.
Mr. J
That'll
orange
do me.
juice from high school, which was that shit. That shit was so good.
I'll
We used to
drink
mix
that.
vodka and orange juice.
I drink
Me and Michael.
That's cool.
You check your fucking high school.
Hell yeah.
They get it from the same supplier, I
Hell
guarantee
yeah,
it.
Mr. J. And also supplies the jails.
It's doctor.
What did? Yeah, you know then. So you know, yeah, exactly. No, it's Mr. J.
No, that's a basketball
Dr.
fucking
J?
player, bro.
But anyways, so I remember we're in there, and then
Full-on fight going on. Full on
So-
cat fight.
so we're in there in the jail, and there was like a 10-year-old white kid, this black kid about
Did you
my
say
age,
10?
10 years old.
What
and,
the
What
hell?
the fuck did he do?
It's a funny story.
He's selling crack?
So they had
Funny
asked
story.
him. They're like the
glad you
cops in
asked.
there. They're like, "Hey, big man, what's up?" Like whatever. They're like, "What's you in for?" Like the cops talking to him like that, and he's like, "Armed robbery." I was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm sitting there with these couple guys in the
10-year-old?
intake, like I'm changed out into the jail shit, and I was like, "The fuck," you know? And
South Florida's wild, man.
I was some little, and then the cops like started dying laughing, and then the other cop comes up, like the
White
arresting
boy
officer.
Carl right there.
He's like, yeah, I guess it was basically him and like a 17-year-old. They went to do like some robbery on a drug deal or whatever,
Yeah.
but like, whatever they
Fucking
got
10.
caught.
Was it his brother at least? or
Some shit. It
something?
was some
Like-
shit like that, and whatever.
damn.
He had a gun, and I'm like, yeah, you have a gun to a 10-year-old too to make a fucking robbery.
Fuck, man.
And
Nuts.
That's gnarly.
but so, and then after this, there was that kid, this other black dude, and the kid Dylan. And then all I remember is another guy started coming in. And right before that, they had fed us, like I said. So it's me and these 3 other kids. Everyone else was already on the cells and shit. And they gave us this peanut butter, and I couldn't get it out of the fucking tube. And I was just like, damn, how the fuck? Like talking to myself. And the black dude that was there, he's like, hey, bruh. He's like, you gotta roll it. And whatever. So I roll the peanut butter.
Yeah, it made it soft.
The shit comes out on the bun. And I was like, yo, fucking, I was like, thanks, man.
Appreciate that.
And I was like, yo, you want this fucking apple? The most unripened apple in the world. You could put this shit in a stock and bludgeon a fool.
It's a good fucking, it's a
Hey,
good.
so I gave it to him,
Mutual agreement.
and then this
Yeah, we're
this
cool.
other kid comes in, 6 foot, 6'2",
Who the
black
fuck-
kid.
Why do teachers get apples?
Oh no.
No.
But this kid comes in, he's like 6 foot, 6'2".
Superstition shit.
This black kid, whatever, I don't know what charges he was on, but he's like, man, fuck this shit, being like, I don't know, super hype about everything. He's like, yo, I'll fight anyone in here, blah blah, talking all this shit. They're like, we're gonna put you in the cold room. You keep acting this way. All the cops, and he's like, man, I don't care, blah blah, just causing a fucking scene in there. And the kid that like whatever, I was like, yo, thanks. You want this apple? And whatever, and then literally right after this happened, as they're bringing this kid in with you gotta roll it right after all that shit, he's like, hey man, he's like, you try anything, I got your back. And that's how I was like, oh, this is how you make friends in jail.
yeah. Hell
Go
fucking
back.
yeah, dude.
And he had my back. So, but I got out the
That's
next day.
fucking
But either
dope,
way, I was
dude.
like, oh, that's how you make friends.
Oh, always give the food away. Always
Yo,
give
you
the
want
food
this
away.
apple, bro? Thanks. You gave me a tip. I gotta pay you off. That's how it
Yeah,
works.
it's just like, yo,
Ain't nothing for free in jail. That's
you're
how
the
it
only
works, I
motherfucker
guess.
in here I know right now.
Exactly. So I'll be
Got
cool
you.
to you. Yeah.
Yeah, like you got me, I got you. What he meant was, I'm about to try some crazy shit. You better have my back.
I didn't care. I didn't care. I was like, it's going down. It's going down.
Fuck yeah. Like, nah, I
So-
like that. I like that.
But what happened with you? Yeah.
jail.
That wasn't the first
when
time.
I was 17.
Yeah.
So I fucking y'all know I used to skateboard quite heavily.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a skateboarder, and we were up at Fort Pierce. Like, it's how far is Fort Pierce from here? Fucking
Hour and a half?
An hour and a half. Yeah. So while you're driving up there, you'll see an exit called Hobe Sound. So there's a lot of farmers' fields out there. and we went to the skate park all day, filmed fucking, I mean, the skate park's weird, but like some of the things to skate on it are just like almost artsy, but like you can get some wild footage on that shit. We got great footage all day. It was such a great day, and it was like the Monday before Christmas. So like it was like Christmas was in like 4 days, bro. Like
Oh, okay.
it was like
Couple days
the
before?
21st or something.
Gotcha.
And I'm telling them when we pass Hope Sound on the way up there, like, oh, this is where we pick mushrooms and shit, where we used to pick mushrooms and shit. Like, remember the stripper?
Kim?
Remember Kim?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So
her
what?
idea.
So what? They were like, let's do it.
She was dating a guy who lived in Jupiter, and that's where they did it. And then she
Same area.
kind of turned us on to doing it. The problem was it was daylight savings time. So we're leaving the park. We're planning on going to a party at the end of the night when we get back. And all my buddies, Anton, Matt, and this guy, Johnny, I'm not going to say last names. Again, they're like, let's go pick mushrooms. And I'm like, first of all, it's wintertime. It's December. It's December. There's no mushrooms really growing. There are, but there's not going to be many at all. Summertime is when you want to go. Yeah. Mosquitoes suck, all this shit. But I had stolen my dad's wading boots.
Yeah.
What, specifically for that?
Yeah. Well, I've done this before in the last
Specifically for harvesting
my mom's
mushrooms.
Not gonna be happy to hear that because when I got caught, I was like, I'd never done it before. It was my first time, and it was like my fourth time doing it.
Trying to show the shirt.
But no, yeah. I'm like, all right, fine, let's do it. And the problem is, it was daylight savings time, so it was pitch black out. It was 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's
7 o'clock at night. The farmers are all still awake, bro.
That's the idea. Yeah.
They see. So
What you know of my property, boy?
Well, we're driving my Honda Element, so we get off at Hope Sound. We go to the field we usually go to, and Johnny is not comfortable with this shit. So I'm like, take my car, take it east all the way to the beach, and then I will call you when we're about ready to get picked up, when we're like halfway towards the road. And I had on a white hoodie, dumbass, and waders. And fucking all this shit, and like,
cheers you myself.
I'll cheers you. We walk out there. We all have McDonald's bags from the skate park. We all had got McDonald's, and
of course, American staple.
Of course, is that a Taco Bell? But yeah, we all had McDonald's bags to throw our mushrooms in, and so Matt.
Pepper.
Remember that Matt is the only one who is 18. That's important because Anton and I are 17. Johnny is 17. Johnny might have been 18, but he wasn't involved in the arrest. He was just driving the car, and they let him go. And thank God. Okay, so the reason I got my car back, Johnny parked it in a Tri-Rail parking lot, like the train station, and they just left. And then my mom's like, "Where's your car?" And I get a text.
That's like, where you guys parked to go pick him or whatever?
No. That's where he parked my car when he got back to
Oh, he was just
Broward
driving
County.
your car.
We all had to get out
Oh,
of
so
jail.
you're lucky you didn't got to pay no fines or shit for holding
Nothing
the fucking
impounded,
car.
anything
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That, my car was
that
clean.
Shit sucks.
They pulled an airsoft gun out of my car. The cops did. They were like, "The fuck
What's
is this?" And Johnny was like, "It's a fucking airsoft gun."
They get out to kill you with, officer.
Oh,
Fuck.
cops are like that with everything.
But yeah, no, he left my car in a Tri-Rail station. I went and picked it up with my mom, and she was still fucking furious. But so I'm 17, and like we all of a sudden, as we're walking back to the fence to get to the road, 2 trucks pull up, slide into the dirt just beyond the fence. And there's one truck, big ass pickup truck with 2 cages in the back, 2 Rottweilers sitting right there.
Farmers?
Fucking yeah, and
The landowner.
and then a Ford
Yeah, the
Explorer, like an older Ford Explorer pulls up.
Oh shit!
And the guy in the Ford Explorer opens his door. They both get out of their trucks, but the guy in the Ford Explorer stands on his like running boards and pulls out the biggest fucking revolver I've ever seen in my life.
I was gonna say pulls out
I have
shotgun.
never seen a bigger revolver barrel in my fucking life.
Like that shit you guys sent me the picture.
It was
some
retarded
ridiculous
how long
revolver.
This thing was.
Yeah.
And I was just like, great. This is just great. He goes, why don't y'all sit down? Because if you run, I'm going to shoot you. And I just sat my ass down because I'm wearing a white hoodie that doesn't fit me. It's so big.
I'm clearly visible.
I am going to be the first one shot. And like,
So I was wearing a Hunter Orange.
so they're like, "What are y'all doing out here?" And we were like, being fucking stupid. Obviously, it's fine because we looked at our watches and we were like,
Were you trying to go there at night?
"It's 7 o'clock."
Were you trying to go there at night or what?
Okay, every time we'd gone there before, it was like 1 a.m.
Okay, yeah, reasonable.
Like
yeah,
where
exactly.
farmers are asleep, they'll be up in a couple hours.
They'll
but
be up
they're
at 3,
sleeping
4.
right now. They're dreaming about country pussy or something.
That's the best
Like,
kind.
And yeah, it was 7 o'clock at
I need
night.
to try
Like they're
some.
like doing the dishes, looking out their window, like the fuck is that? That's
funny.
And
They're
yeah,
about to have dinner and they're like, the fuck?
like, and I fucking all of a sudden a police car shows up, and I'm like, thank fuck, dude, because these guys would absolutely love to shoot us and feed us to the pigs, bro,
No, they
because
call the
it's a
cops
bour
first.
farm.
They
Boars.
call the cops
100%
first and just
that.
want to scare the
Boars?
shit out of you.
You
100%
think
that.
pigs lead anything? Let's talk about boars. Like,
Same,
Boars
same
will fuck
thing.
you
I
up.
mean,
But
you think
boar-
alligators or anything? No.
but
Pigs.
mushrooms grow on cow shit, horse shit, and boar shit.
I always heard about that.
And-
That people picking them, but
Yeah.
I never knew anyone.
The funniest
Yeah,
part
right.
of it was once the cop was there, I was relieved as shit. I was like, cool, I'm just getting arrested. Thank God I'm not going to get shot in the fucking forehead with a 15-inch goddamn barrel of a revolver. What the fuck is that? Like novelty weapon you've got going on?
Why do you have a
Like,
dirty hairy gun that's
Fucking
3 feet long?
ridiculous. Like,
Dirty.
but yeah, the cop was like, I don't want to arrest you for this because, like,
a lot of
first of all,
paperwork.
it's just trespassing. Wet mushrooms are not illegal.
Oh, because they're not like prepared
Well,
or
you got to
whatever.
get them fucking
Dry
away
'em.
somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
dry
you know, like, so it was just a trespassing charge.
Right.
Which is
I guess
how,
you're lucky for that.
Well, which is how the police.
You
got
should have
my
been.
dad to
You should have
come
been like,
up.
"How am I going to get charged with trespassing? No one asked me to leave. I didn't realize
Oh, no.
where I was. Blah blah blah."
No, they asked me to sit the fuck down while they call the police. That's
Even though I guess it's
trespassing.
That's like that's kind of like when we gotta
Sit down, or we will kill you.
I mean, I guess that's better. It's
We'll
like
say that you try to
that's
hurt
like
us.
when me, Michael, and TJ went to go hunt pythons, and we all got a fine for
Oh,
littering. Which I'm like better than all
Oh,
the
that's
charges
right.
they
Yeah,
could have
yeah,
given
yeah.
us, like discharging a weapon, not having
Yeah.
a hunter
No, the
a hunting
cop was
license,
cool.
all that shit.
The cop was cool.
So I guess it's better. Yeah.
The cop was like, I don't want to arrest you for this, but they've had problems with people on their property before, and I'm like, it's me as well. Like,
That was me the other
I
time.
kind of owe him this one, but I was also like, all right, it's just a trespassing charge. Like, but as soon as like my
There's
parents,
a kiss in here.
well, as soon as my parents find out
Doesn't look like it, but it's in there.
that
Just a kiss.
handle it.
Hinder it. Hinder it.
But yeah, so we get in the back of the cop car. Matt is talking mad shit, and I was telling him to shut the fuck up, but also I realized why he was talking shit halfway to the police station.
He's trying to throw him off while he's trying to hide
who's
something.
No, he's the only one who's 18 here. He's pissed off.
Oh,
that
so he's
here.
like, God damn, I'm
He's
going to
like,
go to real jail. Yeah,
"Motherfucker,
exactly.
bro."
I'm going to go to real jail.
This
now.
sucks.
Dude, the funniest was the cop taking all of our McDonald's bags because Anton was like, yeah, let's go pick shrooms. And he opens Matt's bag. There's legitimate, like, mushrooms in there that, if dried out, will be great. My bag has legitimate mushroom. I know what to look for.
Are you supposed to
obviously.
dry them before you eat them, or you can just
Yes.
eat them?
You can eat them. Disgusting, but also
But you have to
not
eat a
as
shitload
effective.
of them.
No, not
Really?
effective.
Okay.
But also,
So wait. So if they're not dried, do you just have to eat way more of them?
yeah, it's
For the weight?
way grosser.
Yeah.
Are they grosser? So you guys have
They're
eaten
wet.
raw
They're
mushrooms.
wet.
I haven't tried them.
No, fucking feel them. You can tell they're grosser.
I haven't tried. I mean, I've had
But,
dried mushrooms,
like-
obviously, but
Yeah, I fucking hate those cabinets. That's
funny.
we'll talk about that at some point. All of us fucking.
oh, what mushroom stories?
Oh man, but
I'll give you some LSD stories.
But no, fucking the cop opens Anton's bag, and the cop's like, "Well, you're lucky I found you." And Anton's like, "Why?"
Because these farmers would have shot
Because
your ass. That's why.
All of these are pretty much poisonous, and like,
Oh!
obviously, we would have fucking told him that. We would have been like, "What the fuck?" Are you
Oh!
doing there?
you
like,
boys are lucky.
You don't pick
died.
the fucking ones that look like a blue Sour Patch Kid. What are you fucking wild? Like you're gonna get diarrhea.
If you
and
kids
die.
want to have a good time, you want to pick
Yeah.
these ones.
fucking idiot, and like
Oh my
yeah, but
God.
he had no idea. And
Yeah, he just,
Bro, that's the
But-
thing, fucking around with that.
They brought us to the fucking jail. And they put Anton's a big dude, and they put me and him in a one-person cell, and it was just
Together?
There's a stool in the middle of it.
Together?
Yeah, and I'm just standing there like, God, fucking damn it, like, like
You know, I
it's
always,
like if you and I were tucked in a 2'2" fucking space,
bro.
like it wouldn't
Yeah.
work, bro. We'd be all up on each other. But they called our parents, and Anton, fucking, his parents are just like, all right, get in the car, huh? My dad gets me to his fucking truck.
Smack
he's-
the fuck out of you.
There's 2 policemen outside the jail. My dad tells me to get in the truck, shoves me up against the truck, and I bounce off the truck, go to look at him, right hook.
I was gonna say,
Fucking-
yeah.
Absolute fucking
That's first
deck.
thing. Looks at you.
Get
boom.
fucking decked. Dude, he just starts hitting body shots, chest shots, every once in a while in the face.
And the cops are like, "Well, this
I gotta give it to him.
Yeah,
He really
Alright,
he
involved?
really left my face alone for most of it. Just a couple fucking just little jaw shots, just to
I
he
mean-
gave me what for, dude.
Yeah,
He fucked my body
up.
gave you
up.
the what for?
And as soon as I'm looking at the cops, going like, eventually they're gonna have to step in. And
They're like, "Nah,
no,
we gonna
at
let him
some
handle
point
this."
the cops start they like I see them because they both turn at the same time and start walking towards each other. They had to have the thing like, all right, I think he's had enough. We gotta.
Oh, so they did get
a
involved.
grown,
Oh
a
my
grown
God.
man kind
Bro,
of like non-talk.
He is
That's
watching he is watching my dad beat the fuck out of me against his F-150, and my dad
Against the cops.
no, my dad turns, sees the cops walking towards him, opens his passenger door, and
He's like,
shoves
"We're going."
me into
Yeah,
it, walks
We're leaving.
around,
We're
and
leaving.
drives the fuck out. Because he wasn't mad at the fact that I got arrested for trespassing.
No, yeah.
He was mad that the cops told him I got arrested for trespassing, and he thought it was hilarious, which is why he drove up, because he thought we were skateboarding somewhere we shouldn't be. And he thought that was funny, and he was going to just, give me a high five, and we would, go get some food. And
He was
fucking
just
let
mad. He's like, "Why are you taking these mushrooms?"
I'm standing there with 2 cops in handcuffs with Anton as we're being released. I see Anton's parents and my dad and a McDonald's bag that a police officer is holding, and the police
Full of
officer.
shrooms.
Oh, they love telling
Basically-
parents this shit.
Basically, they were like, "Yeah, they're charged with trespassing, but this is why."
We
And
also
they
found him with
opened
3
the
pounds
bag,
of
and
mushrooms.
My dad turns around so fucking angry when he saw that bag of mushrooms.
That's so fucking hilarious.
And I knew, I was like, I'm getting my fucking ass whipped right now, and I deserve
That's
every
why, yeah,
fucking
exactly.
second
That's why
of
that
it.
happened.
Okay, my dad has knocked me. My dad's punched me in the face a bunch of a few times. Once in the principal's office in my high school. Once in my bedroom.
Oh, that one. That story's funny.
The one in the principal's office.
Tell him.
No, the one.
Tell him.
The one. No, okay. No.
That
That
story,
That was in
tell
the
him.
therapist's office.
Does
And
he
my
does
dad-
he ever
yeah, my
hit
dad
you?
was like,
tell him. Yeah,
Because
that,
he knew,
that was the
he
funny
knew how
shit.
I felt
Tell
about
him.
it. Is the one in the principal's office?
Yeah, I hit him. in
I
the fucking-
absolutely deserved. The one in my bedroom, I did not deserve. That's the only one he's apologized for because he
Hey.
knew I didn't deserve it.
It is what it is.
You can't tell a toilet joke, a fucking poop joke, while you're screaming at me, and I smile and you knock me out. That's not okay. I wasn't
Yeah.
ready for it at all. I thought we were coming to an understanding.
Hey man, I feel like that's the problem with these kids these days. Sometimes they
But-
deserve that shit.
No, but
It's the
I know
difference
when
when you
I
deserve
deserved
and
it.
you don't,
When I was
yeah.
in the principal's office, I
happens.
deserved that shit 100%. There was no denying it. I deserved that shit. When what was it? The therapist's office was so funny because the therapist just goes. It's both me and my dad sitting in the therapist's office. I got caught smoking weed on my 16th birthday by my high school.
I
Whatever.
remember you
I
told
go to
me.
the
Yeah,
fucking. I go to it's required for me to stay in the school. I have to go in therapy. And
Oh,
the
because that was the
therapist-
thing. They were going to
And
kick
I
you out.
need it.
Or weren't they going to kick you out? And that's why they made you
Yeah.
do it, right?
It's Gibbons, yeah.
Bro,
But
yes, I remember.
I was in therapy in elementary school, but I
But it's
really,
like he sent you to Catholic high school. This
No,
and
but
that. Why are you doing these?
I really liked therapy, and I really like the guy that my dad picked him for me because he's from fucking Massachusetts, from New England. My dad's from New England, and he was like, he's going to be a good guy. And fucking, he was. I did like him because he did not side with my dad, or he did not side with me. He kind of looked at it very objectively. He wasn't trying to prove a point. He looked at it very, like, from the fringes. But, like, dude, when he asked... My dad's sitting across from me.
What was the shit? Does
Or
he
next to me
abuse
in
you or
two chairs.
whatever it was?
Now,
Does
have-
he
have
ever
your-
hit you?
Have your
Whatever?
parents ever, like, physically
That's kinda how it
like,
works.
attacked you or anything? And I look at my dad, and my dad looks at me with a smile on his face, and I start smiling, and he goes, tell him. and yeah, I was like, my dad's hit me
That's
during
the best.
this, my dad's hit me during that, all that. I mean, dude. Do you
Tell
want to go? So eating out at a restaurant when we were little, they had 3 kids. Me, my brother, and sister. I'm the oldest. The phrase "Do you want to go outside?" was so oftenly spoke.
That's when you just shut the fuck up and you act right.
You're goddamn right it is. Because because the last time I said, I want to go outside, I got my fucking ass whipped.
So-
and then we came back inside with me in tears. I don't want to do that again.
I would have
Yes.
just ran home.
Real quick,
Fucking
real quick.
do your thing, dude. I'm
when
done. I'm done.
When I was in, I remember it was like I was
I
don't
gotta
know,
piss again. Hurry
7,
up.
8 years old. This is when I was living in Michigan. I moved here when I was 9, but I remember we were in Michigan, so I had to be like 7, 8, something around then.
You are getting sick.
Yeah, I can hear it.
I can hear it so bad.
I can hear it. And
Oh my god.
Oh my.
COVID. And
The virus.
I remember we were going into a Myers, which is like a Walmart, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And we're in the parking lot getting out of the car, about to go into the store. And this all started from my cousin. It was at a funeral for my other cousin. We went there. He had his kids. He was locked up for like 7
Where'd your
years.
cousin die from?
I know he was like
It's a funeral.
450 pounds,
Oh.
and he had like diabetes. They cut his legs off. Some shit happened. He died, but whatever.
Damn.
So, but another one of my cousins, his kid was there, but he was locked up for like 7 years with some RICO charges for like gang shit and like selling heavy dope in Detroit. I know people, motherfucker. And he's still out
from
there.
Michigan.
He's still out there. That boy, I know motherfuckers in Detroit. And so his kid, he's acting up, and his wife, whatever, she's like, oh, get out of the car. She's like, he don't ever listen to me, whatever, yelling at my cousin. And he's like, he looks at me, and we had just smoked weed, whatever, right when the shit was over. It was like me, him, and another one of my cousins. A bunch of us were there. And he's hitting this shit. He's like, boy, better get out of that car. He just gets out of the car instantly. He's like, see, I believe in physical parenting. I just fucking bust. I bust out laughing. My mom was like, aren't you ever glad that I never hit you? I looked over at her. I was like, what are you talking about? That time we were in the Myers. We're in the parking lot. Like I was just about to say, we're in the parking lot. And whatever. She just slaps me up. And I was like 7, 8 years old. I was like, what was that for? She's like, that's just so you don't embarrass me in the store.
My Aunt Patricia.
I got a fucking ass whipping on credit.
Yeah. My Aunt Patricia, rest in peace. Amazing lady. My favorite aunt, just like a fucking beast. Absolute fucking beast. So my cousin Chris, he had like a real fucking like hood stage for a while. Watch touching the mic. Only Charlie can touch the mic without making big ass noises. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah. Great.
I can't breathe.
But no, dude, they were in a CVS one time, and
I
Chris
do this for you guys.
it was the 90s. Chris was wearing like Jinko jeans, but he had them sag down to like his ass.
Were you in a cornfield?
No, it was in a fucking CVS. Pay attention.
Well, I'm from Michigan. 90s makes me think about a cornfield.
No, pay attention. 90s Jinko jeans, sagging down to his ass.
Not in a cornfield.
His mom had told him so many fucking times. My Aunt Patricia was like, "You need to pull your fucking pants up," and he didn't. Guess what she did?
Pull them down.
She took those pants. She held them while she finished her shopping, and he had to walk around in his fucking underwear for the rest of the including checkout, all that shit. Walk to the car.
That's
fucking
great.
Here's your fucking pants back.
You dumb
Did he
fuck.
had to
If you're gonna if you're not gonna wear the pants, then I'm gonna take the pants. Pull
How
your
old was
pants
he
out.
again?
Dude, he was like 11.
That's hilarious.
Jesus Christ. I was going to say, what, 13 to 16?
13 to it was like 11
That'd be
to
bad.
13, somewhere around there. And it was the funniest thing I've ever been told because my Aunt Patricia is a
That
fucking
is pretty funny.
boss.
She's
was
pretty
a
cool.
boss, man.
She's pretty cool.
Drew, I
You might
guarantee.
have met her.
I have.
Actually, yeah.
She's dope.
Drew, I guarantee you that next beer you get will be the coldest you've ever had.
It might be frozen,
Oh,
actually.
baby.
I should probably check that. Yo, so I have. Here, check this out. Ryan's texting me.
All right,
Let me
guys.
say-
Read this.
Ryan, the
Read this. So
lion.
he
Can I
told me.
read it out
He
loud?
told me last week. Yeah. All right, so before you read it, he told me last week that he met some woman, like a nice short little 40-year-old woman, talking to her, went on a date, whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool, that's whatever. And then he texted me this just now.
What did it say?
Bruh.
What does it say?
Bruh.
Read it. Read it to me, because for your reaction.
Oh, it's fucked up.
Dude, my dad snaked the number of the girl I was seeing and started taking her out. Asked for the number, giving me a ride to our first one on our first date. So our first date, he asked for her number under the guise of wanting a haircut. She's a hairdresser, I imagine.
I guess.
So he asked for her number under the guise that he
Yeah.
wanted a haircut because she's a hairdresser. The girl his son was dating. So this is Ryan is the son. So
Bro.
Ryan is saying that
What
his
a-
dad
He
fucking
snaked
got
it.
He snaked it.
he snaked the number of the girl that Ryan was going out
It's an older
with.
woman. It's, you know,
Bro, what a G.
Isn't that fucking
That's
funny?
some Florida shit for you right there.
And
Bro, I know his dad. His
My
dad would do that.
dad went out there and fucking snatched her up.
And he asked her out the next day. So Ryan never got a
Ow.
chance, bro.
Isn't that fucked?
It's so fucking
Isn't that fucking
funny.
I knew he was
Bro, I
gonna
love
do
you,
it.
Ryan, but that is hilarious.
Oh my God.
God.
I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Bro, that just makes me think about that Pepper song. When he's walking in there.
Unbelievable.
Why you gotta
Sleep with my dad. Yeah, let's give it up. Why don't you have some dirty hot sex with me?
Hey, how's your girl?
Yeah, yeah, that used to be my ringtone. But, okay, so
That's the best.
my girlfriend in high school. You want to talk about jealousy? She bought that ringtone on my phone,
What she made you use it for her?
and she set it to her ringtone.
Why don't you have some
So,
dirty hot sex?
When I'm in the
with me?
room with my mom and my girlfriend calls me,
It ain't like I'm asking
why
to
don't
give
you
it up
have some
for
dirty hot sex? Yeah.
free.
She just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure that any girl in the room that heard that was like, that's obviously his girlfriend. Hayes, show everybody your butthole. Look how clean that
Why
butthole
won't
is.
you have some?
Fucking ridiculous.
She's a slut. That's why.
we
as
can
always.
wrap this up.
Really?
So it's over. What
Why?
do you mean, why?
All right, so I have some. I
4th
I
of
got a new warranty. I got a
July.
new warranty for
Yeah,
the
we
car
didn't bring up any of that.
because the transmission's gonna die
Transmission's fucked, yeah.
anytime. Like any.
It's a CVT.
Your Nissan
If you
again.
know anything about cars,
and-
continuously variable transmissions are piles
This is
of
the
garbage.
third time you had to work on this
This is the
transmission.
third
So-
transmission rebuild.
Don't buy a fucking Nissan.
So-
Nissan, we're not being
and
sponsored
minus
by
that. Never mind. I'll continue. Sorry. So I called Nissan dealership, and for another 5 years, 60,000 miles, $4,500
What the
to pay. So
Fuck.
it's basically like
For a warranty, though?
for bumper to bumper coverage though. So
you. To fix it or just the
no,
warranty?
bumper to bumper coverage. So when time comes that
When everything breaks?
which it will. The
It's a
next,
Nissan
it
Sentra,
has
it's gonna break.
83,000 miles right now, so it's the time where.
Start beating on it.
Oh no! Once I change the
So if
transmission,
you
I will.
fix it, does
I've been
that
driving like an old lady.
does
though.
that cover fixing it or just the
You have the
warranty?
warranty.
No,
bro.
that covers the AC.
That's that-
everything.
How much does
That's
it cost you to fix it?
Except
You're
for-
gonna fix
except
it,
for, like-
right?
Yeah.
How much does it cost to fix it? $3,000.
What, for just a transmission?
Yeah,
Probably something like that.
because I never got it
Two-
fixed, but I know people
2,500.
always tell me that.
So that's the whole point. It's like,
$3,000.
so
You
why
think-
why not get when I get the shit?
You have a transmission with gear ratios and shit. He's got a
I know
transmission
nothing
with
about my
rubber
car.
No,
bands.
Toyotas
You have
use
a
CVTs
CVT?
as well.
I know nothing about my
Toyotas
car.
use CVTs as well. They have for the
Corollas
past.
have CVTs?
Toyota, all those cars, they all use CVTs now.
So
Hondas.
is mine gonna be fucked?
Hondas do not use CVTs.
Are you sure?
No.
Well, I know Toyotas do.
I'm talking to my ass right now.
I'm talking
just
about my
giving
car,
them
'cause
the
I wanna
benefit
know.
of the doubt. I don't think it. Okay, when you drive and you hit the gas, you hear. Wah, wah, wah.
Like it's always changing. It's not like you have a gear set. gear ratio.
Not really.
Your shit.
Mine's
is
pretty
rubber
even.
bands, so
Yeah.
you're
My shit might only drop like a half like of the like RPMs, you know, however it goes. It's like
We're gonna go
if I'm
drive your car
driving-
after
Yeah, I
this.
just need to drive your car.
We're gonna
if
go drive
if
your
I'm
car after
driving
this
and
around
it's
the
at like
block.
2,000 RPMs, and I'm going
Actually,
up.
we'll just
No,
look
I'll
it up.
tell you if you have.
We'll just look it up.
Okay.
We'll just
There
look
you
it
go.
up.
How about that?
Let's wrap this up.
Wrap
Fucking
it up, guys. So yeah, no, it was worth it. It's worth it. $4,500 just for the next
That's
5 years
it.
of coverage.
5 years,
But
but
it's basically
you're not gonna
my-
have that car for 5 more years.
Yeah, well, now I will. The fuck?
Oh yeah, everything's fucked right now. Yeah.
Dude, my AC doesn't work. No, I mean,
Where'd you
everything else
buy it
works
from?
fine. It's just the transmission that's gonna.
Can you trade it out?
No, I paid through CarMax. I already paid it off. My shit's paid off, so I had to do something.
good
It's either
shit,
trade it
dude.
in and start making another payment on a newer car.
Shit,
Fucking-
pay this car.
Well, if
off.
you can
Fuck
get it
yeah,
fixed
dude.
and hold on to it, why not?
What was I saying? And and either way, I'm not.
Well, the
unless
car
I get a
payment
new
out
car
here.
now.
You paid yours off? Oh, your dad did, right?
Yeah,
And then
I
It's
pay
paid
him.
off.
you're paying him off with interest.
Credit wise, I fucking don't have to fucking get fucked. I
Not a
just
bad.
have to
It's not
pay
a
this
bad. That's not a
asshole.
bad deal, to be honest with you.
I got to
That's-
refinance.
Legally, it's not a bad deal. Family wise, it's not the best deal in the world.
Well,
like,
sometimes
'cause it's
that's how
just
it
like, hey, you want to go out to eat, but also we got some stuff to talk about.
You owe me this much. And this much,
Also,
and when
you
are
owe me
paying me?
$561.
It's like, yeah. Here's 200.
And my rent was due yesterday, so
Just give me another 2 weeks.
I gotta fucking
Thing
get
is,
my
he's
shit
not,
together.
He's not gonna take it back.
He has the spare key. For a reason.
All right, Jen, so I can't breathe through my
All right,
nose
everybody.
anymore.
Happy 4th of July,
Yeah, you're
fuckers.
getting worse by the minute.
I can't smell anymore. I don't know if I had COVID, but I probably have it now.
Don't tell me that.
Great.
I don't want to hear that shit.
You already got
Goodbye,
it.
I hope
everybody.
we gave you COVID with our awesome fucking, what are they called?
That'd be the joke.
What are they
That'd
called?
be the joke.
What are they called? The
Over the Olympics?
no. The what are the things that you get once you have them?
Immunity?
Not immunity. but
Antibodies?
Antibodies. My antibodies about to whoop the shit out of you, bro. Enjoy your sniffles.
Charlie, that's for you. Fuck you.
One topic off the board.
Anyways, 4th of July. I did my fireworks. Why are we not talking about 4th of July? Melanie Gibbs, you are the shit. Fuck you, Netflix. You took off the Patriot right before the 4th of July. What's wrong with you, communist fucks? Jesus Christ.
You got it on
You
DVD?
have it? Bro, please. Are we going to cook these on your grill?
Watch it.
Dude, yes.
Oh.
Let's watch it. America, I'm going to get high.
Barbecue.
Super hyped off this movie.
Barbecue at Drewby's. Fuck yeah.
Let's do it. Fuck
Fuck
Too
yeah.
Drunk to Drive.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking love you all.